Mic check 1 2, it's the Y2K collector, and it was a wild weekend, but we are in the midst of a new week, and I wanted to touch on a couple of games that I didn't get to talk about that I was able to pick up, and these were some of the lower priced games. Now, GameStop is still having their 4 under 10 for 20, and this is the type of sale that I use to clean up on games that are normally pretty cheap, that I want to get for even cheaper. So we'll talk about them now, and I'll go through them with you. And a lot of them happen to be for the Wii U, which there was a point where I was collecting for the Wii U. I paused and I kept a small number of games, and I said, you know what? I'd only really pick these up unless I got a crazy deal on them. And all of the games that you're about to see here came in at $4.75, and they're all complete in box. So pretty good deal to me. First one, Super Mario World on the Wii U. Pretty clean copy here. Not really much to say on that. You already know what Super Mario World is about. A copy of Super Smash Bros. U, again, complete in box. I am a fan of the Super Smash Bros. Series. Yes, I know the Wii U was probably the worst installment of all the Smash installments. If I had to put them in order, I'd probably say Smash Ultimate is the best. I would probably say Smash Bros. Brawl would probably be number 2, Melee number 3, the original Smash Bros. Would be number 4, and then Super Mario Bros. Wii U would be number 5. And then I guess you can't forget about the one for the 3DS. So you could put the Smash Bros. 3DS, you could put that one there in 6th place. So I guess this isn't dead last, but it's still Smash. Gotta love Smash. Next up, Just Dance. I do want to get into the Just Dance games. I am a fan of these. These are a great way to lose weight, and I've been getting back on my health kick. For those of you who know, I started the year off like fully concentrating on losing weight, and I actually wound up losing like 20 plus pounds. And the horrible part is that I gained a lot of it back. That's the short answer for that. So I'm going to be getting back on my workout grind. I'm going to be taking you all along with me for that journey again. I think a big part of the reason why I slowed down with it though is because a lot of the activities I was doing outdoors, and the heat this summer was just sweltering. Like I could barely breathe when I was outside. That's how hot and humid it was. So as things cool down, I'll probably get back to that. But Just Dance is definitely a great way to kind of burn some fat and have some fun. And I love the music from 2014. In my opinion, 2014, 2015, and 2016, we got some classic music in that era. So this is definitely one that I added. Pokken Tournament. I've toyed with the idea of getting this game so many times. Like I want it, then I don't want it. I want it, then I don't want it. So I finally got it. This one is complete in box, very good condition. Not an expensive game by any means, but this is one that I went ahead and added to the collection. Captain Toad, the Treasure Tracker. I know this is one that you can get on the Switch as well, but you know what? I decided to go ahead and just get it on the Wii U for $4.75. I thought it was a decent deal, especially complete in box, so went ahead and grabbed that. And then last but not least, we have Splatoon, the original Splatoon on the Nintendo Wii. So really good deal on this. I can't be mad at it at all, really. When you're able to get, roughly 6 games for $30, that's not bad at all. So I was definitely glad to be able to add those. They're all in pretty good shape. Then they also had some handheld action for me there at the not the thrift store rather, but the GameStop that was near me. So I was able to pick up a copy of FIFA 15 for the 3DS, which, I mean, in the spirit of the Olympics, I think that's kind of what got me with this one. Plus, I am a fan of soccer games, so I wanted to add at least one soccer game to my collection. So I went ahead and picked this up. It was $4.75, so I wasn't mad at that. Then I found this copy of Final Fantasy Tactics at the thrift store. So this was actually a pretty cool pickup. This one normally goes for roughly around $40, and I have been wanting to get back into my RPGs. They're a longer play, but I do foresee myself having some time to get into RPGs. I'll be sharing more about that with you all over the next couple months, but is definitely going to be a shakeup with my schedule, which I think is going to help me with working out, as well as having a little bit more time to get into some of these RPGs. So definitely added this one to the collection. And then last but not least, I found a very good complete in box copy of Shovel Knight for the 3DS. This one I wanted to pick up because I had Shovel Knight for the Nintendo Switch. And when I sold off a whole bunch of my Switch games, I'm pretty sure Shovel Knight was one of the ones that I sold off. And this is actually a pretty cool like 2D platformer. I'm not mad at this game at all. This is a really, really cool game. It's right up my alley. The sprites, the colors are definitely for me. And just finding it on the 3DS is pretty cool too, because I don't often run into 3DS games that I really like, that I'm a fan of. But Shovel Knight is actually one of them. I actually purchased the, they had like this plushie available. So I purchased the plushie and I gave it to my daughter, and she has it in her growing family of stuffed animals. But then I think it came with the download code, which I'm not even sure if I used or not. I mainly just bought it for the plushie. But Shovel Knight, really cool one. Added that one to the collection. Then I was in GameStop, and I know that GameStop doesn't care about the cases for the games, and I also know they don't care about the posters for the games. And I actually was looking at a game, and inside the case, I was shocked to see that the game had this poster in there. And so I went up to the counter and I asked the dude, I said, hey, listen, I know you guys don't typically care about the cases or the posters. Do you mind if I just have this poster? Because I was willing to buy the game to get it, but he was like, yeah, you don't have to buy the game. If you just want the poster, just take the poster. So the dude was cool enough to let me walk away with this sick poster showing the original Streets of Rage. This is classic. Look at that, dude. So look at that. I mean, look at that artwork. This is so 90s. Look at that police car with the boxed police car. And you see all the little weapons that they use there. They got the glass bottle that they break over your head, and the trash cans. And you see Axel and Blaze. Like, this is what Axel originally looked like. This is just, I mean, did every inner city look like this in the 90s? Because I feel like when in the 90s, especially during the crack era, right? During the crack epidemic, I think this is the image that people had in their mind of what the inner city looked like. And granted, there are a lot of cities in America that look just like this, even to this day. It's sad, but there are. But it's just so crazy. There's just something so cool and nostalgic about this. And then even when you flip it on the backside, they have this, on the back, they have this golden axe. I just thought that this poster was sick. They let me have this poster for free. I am a huge fan, and I'm so glad that they allowed me to kind of walk away with this. So if you're wondering where this poster is from, it is from the Genesis collection, it's like the Ultimate Genesis collection of a bunch of Genesis games. I actually have the PS3 version of it, but I know there's a PS4 version, and the PS4 version comes with this actual poster. So where's my PS3 version? Okay, so this is my PS3 version, which I don't think came with the poster. So I'm actually going to be taking this poster and putting it in inside with this case here for the game that I have. But definitely stoked about this. You know, memorabilia like this gets me going all the time. But those are the pickups that I didn't really get to highlight over the weekend. Let me know what you think about some of these games. Let me know what you think about the Wii U pickups and the 3DS and DS pickups. And let me know what you think about the Genesis and the poster. And I'll catch you in the next video. It's the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.